Alex, who is behind the camera, and I are out here at Tumbleweed Ranch, and we're checking out a new solution for camping or maybe your tailgate party, which is a solar generator by Enernova. What is it? Well, it's basically a portable battery and a solar panel. And we want to check this out, right, Alex? Because you brought your camper.
Yeah, this is my Radica Moonlander sitting on my Ram 2500, and it doesn't have an integrated power solution, but it does have items that need to be powered, and this is the perfect kind of thing to use for powering this camper.
Yeah, so you have lights, you have your fan, right? So when you're sleeping in here in your camper, you want some ventilation, right? This is one of their smaller ones, which is super portable, very lightweight. And this is a 600 watt output potential, and it has about 288 watt hours of energy. So let's plug in your camper and see if you can power the lights and how that works. And also we have a little gazebo, and it has also LED lights, so maybe we can power those as well. All right, dude, so you have some wiring here.
Yeah, there's a whole nest of wiring that came with the camper. So first off is a 12-volt plug. That's actually a splitter that runs both the fan and the integrated lights that are in the top of the camper. So those can go right into the side right there. And I still have a USB charging port if I want to charge off that as well.
Okay.
And then I have a couple other lights I installed. So one's for my kind of Christmassy decoration lights, and then the other is my underbed storage lights right there. So
Okay, so those are under bed storage.
yep. And then yeah, I can power everything up with my remotes here. So the integrated lights are already on. The controller is right here, so I can go completely off. I can go to a warmer mode for like reading, and then a bug mode for nighttime. And that's adjustable brightness as well. It's all the way cranked up right now.
Okay.
And then I've got my kind of holiday lights going around the outside. They don't draw a ton of power. And then the big one's the fan. So max air fan on 100% right now. And it's running at no problem. Everything is powered up right now.
All right, so let's check out how much power are we really using. It says 48 watts. And it's also giving us kind of the current battery temperature, right?
Okay. And I imagine this has a little fan in it to cool itself down.
Yes, but they said this was very, very quiet, like 45 decibels, which is basically like an ant's whisper.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to hear that. And especially, I mean, it's powering a loud fan right now.
Yeah.
So that's gonna drown out any kind of minuscule noise this makes.
Because you also go to like races, right? Motorcycle races at tracks. And what are other people using, basically?
As far as power solutions,
yeah.
most of the time it's big generators that are on wheels. They take two people to lift. And yeah, they're noisy all night long. So you gotta listen to them, you gotta refuel them. It's, you know, it could be 3, 4 in the morning, you run out of fuel and you gotta go out there with a 5-gallon jug and top it back up. So
Yeah.
This is way easier.
Sweet, so this is way too easy. Can we plug in a phone? Let's see, we have a cable.
Andre, we don't need to plug in
What?
a phone.
Let's enable it. Oh, there, you could see on this side. Wireless charger, dude. So how much power extra? Not much.
No.
It's at 55 watts now. It also has lights, so it can be used as a little, you know, table lamp.
It's almost like a little nightstand now. It's just kind of where
Yeah.
you rest your phone.
Yeah, so that's pretty sweet. And then of course we have also AC power, which basically 2 outlets right there, 110 volt-ish, 120 volt-ish. So this is pretty sweet.
Andre, you can see on the screen now the fan's running. It's got a little indicator.
Yeah.
And I can't hear it, but I'm gonna shut my camper fan off, see if we can hear that at all.
Let me get closer to it. Oh, you know, it sounds like a little laptop. Just...
Yeah, you can barely hear that. I think my truck makes louder noises than that sometimes just sitting here when it hasn't been driven in a couple days.
like a relay coming on.
Yeah,
and off or
exactly.
something. Let's plug in the solar. So you can buy them as a package. This is a 100 watt capable solar panel, which is very portable. Even kind of a dummy like me can hook this up, no problem, because there's only one way to do it. There's one plug, there's a second plug. They clicked, they're out here. Now we have this cable. We also found out that you have to make sure you're buying the cable, right? Because if you buy the solar separately, then the cable may not be with it. So you need to kind of pay attention to that. Plugs in. So now let's try to disconnect everything.
Yeah.
So, and see if it's actually being powered up.
It looks like, though, it is pulling in power, even running all the accessories we have plugged in.
So it can be at the same time, obviously. We're pulling in about 70 watts. So let me adjust the panel, see if I can get it any better. How's that? So I just leaned it a little bit, 74-ish?
74.8, 74.5.
So if you think about it, if you have a bit of sun, you can get a lot of charge really quickly. So 288 watt hours at 80, 70, or 80, that could be like three and a half hours of just sun. So you can get all your power back into this guy.
Yeah, I think it's a good size for kind of using throughout the day, and then it probably has enough juice to last you all night, or at least has enough to last me all night with the kind of stuff I run, and then plenty of time to charge up during the day and get it back up for the next night of camping.
And now you're in my office because I wanted to show you this. I care about safety and reliability quite a lot. And according to Enernova, right here, they're using the latest and the safest version of the lithium iron phosphate, or LFP, batteries. As far as durability is concerned, they're saying right here that after about 3,000 plus charge and discharge cycles, about 80% of the battery will still remain as far as capacity is concerned. So this is the best numbers. I have seen these batteries last about 6 times longer than other batteries, and they have lower maintenance costs. That's pretty important. And also, you saw that little temperature monitor on the screen of the battery. Well, they have the battery management system, or BMS, to monitor the temperature and the current and the voltage inside a battery. That's also very important. And once again, this battery puts out up to 600 watts of power, which is sometimes twice as much as you can get for the same price. And speaking of price, Enernova does have the Black Friday sale, which means the ETA battery that you see in this video will be available at the minimum price of $199, and the solar panel will be available at $179. So I think that's a pretty good deal. Yeah, and I love how lightweight this is. You mentioned like you can buy a generator, obviously, for similar money, right? So this costs right now about $210. This is about $200, but if you buy it as a package, it could be under $400 for both. And you could buy a generator for that, but like you said, it could break down, it's very loud, you have to refuel it. And with this guy, so we have this Gazebo. We might be able to even put it like this. So there's an AC button all the way on the right there, right here. So if you enable that, and look, we have lights even for the Gazebo. Let's see how much energy, about 9.5 watts, maybe 10 watts.
They could run that for a while.
I know, you can have a little snack here, picnic, little party, a little shindig. Yep, you can power up your next gathering no matter where you are with Enernova. You'll find their complete line of solar generators at enernovatech.com or at amazon.com/Enernova. All right, so now it's time to pack up. And let's say you decided not to buy the solar panel, but you still want to use this. Well, you could also plug this in to your truck or vehicle and charge it as you're driving to your next location or destination. So there's many ways to charge. You could also charge it at home, plugging in here into the wall outlet. And of course, solar, I think, is my preferable choice, because after you pay for the solar panel, it's free energy after that. All right, guys, thanks for joining us. By the way, Enernova has generators of different sizes, so if you want more capacity, you can also do that. So check them out using the link in the description below. And I'll see you next time. Alex and I will be, maybe we'll do an off-road video next. All right, we'll see you and check out alltfl.com for everything automotive in one place.